You are tuned in to your dose of positivity. I am Marlene Motivates, and as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
And for special motivation and encouragement, join my channel membership. Hey everybody, I am Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and on this channel I speak about positivity, motivation, life lessons, encouragement, and mindset shifting. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to be a fellow motivator, and as always, for more support and encouragement, join my channel membership. So welcome to everybody. I can't wait to get into this topic today. Let me put my banner up and do that, get that going, and see if anybody's in the chat. No, nobody in the chat yet. But welcome in everybody. If you have not already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And to those who are listening on the replay, make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section below. So we're talking about being stagnant for too long in our life. And it can apply in many different areas in our business, in our relationships, and just with ourselves. So let's first start off by talking about stagnation and what stagnation means. Stagnation can happen when you don't have anything in life that motivates you enough to take sustained steps towards it. You feel exhausted when you take on too many things and it doesn't come naturally. We all need a certain amount of challenges in our life for growth, but this shouldn't be the bulk of what life is made of. So, that stagnation can happen to each of us in our life when you don't have anything that is motivating you enough, that is sustaining you enough to help you to have a happy and joyful life. So, some of the things that can happen in this stagnation period that we can all get involved in is your joy can be removed for some reason or another. And I had to learn that for myself that joy is my personal possession. People can make you feel unhappy, but nobody can stop you from having joy. And once I learned that joy was my possession, it was personal and it was something that I was in control of. Nobody can make me unjoyful or stop me from not having joy in my life. I had to start getting back into being accountable. You know, this topic is about accountability for ourselves. we we will get into doing so many things for other people. We will get into just being in a cycle of doing so many things for so many people, but we never get into doing anything for ourselves. And we have to avoid those tendencies. We have to avoid those bad behaviors. Hey, James, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Appreciate you being here. I hope you're doing okay today. So, like just being honest, about being accountable in life, um, we get stagnant. We like lose our motivation for life because when life happens, life can beat us up. um, Life can be brutal. People can be brutal to us, especially when we go through things like health problems, um, broken relationships, whether it be romantic relationships or friendships, or when our money isn't going the way that we feel that it should go, and we're not doing what we should do, and you're just at a process where you feel like you're just stuck. You're just stuck, and nothing good is happening to you in your life. And I just want to encourage you that you've been stagnant for too long. We allow problems, situations, people to cause us to give up, to stop our dreams, to hold back from using our potential, and we get stuck. And I'm telling you that you can give yourself the permission to win. You have to give yourself the permission to thrive and know that whatever has happened to you or is happening to you can change at any moment. But you have to want to decide, right now I'm not doing everything that I should. I'm not doing everything that I should for me. I'm not considering myself. I'm not getting myself the adequate rest, or I'm not using my talents, my gifts like I should. And I encourage anybody who has been stagnant for so long that you understand that you can change that. You can shift it. That's good. That's good to hear, James. And continue to rise up, James. Keep going. Don't give up. And we can feel that way. I know I definitely have when I felt stuck after a heartbreak, a heartache, after you have to restart, after something is new, after having a health problem, after people have stabbed you in the back, after so many things, we have to get ourselves unstuck. And we stay stuck for a long time because when you get upset about something or when you feel hurt about something, you just feel like, why even try? Like you feel kind of like nothing is working, nothing is happening right for me. And we beat up ourselves and we feel sorry for ourselves for far too long. Today is your encouragement to let's not do that anymore. Today is a new day, it's a new opportunity, and I want you to put on your best smile take some notes and be encouraged by this topic. So let's get into it, okay? When we talk about the stagnation, you're not motivated because you have not taken steps towards some new goals. So a lot of times we don't have good enough goals. We have to work on our why. When we talk about this stagnation period that we can have in our life, it means that you have not been taking and doing things for yourself. A lot of times we allow other people in our lives, people that we know, people that we love, we get so occupied in furthering their interests, in making them happy, in pursuing their goals and getting them where we want them to be, that we forget our own goals. We forget to do things that makes us happy, to do things that's good for our health and for our mental health. And when we do that, we get ourselves stagnant. But nothing happens to us without our permission. We can decide at any time that I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to feel sad anymore. I don't want to feel angry anymore. I want to be happy. I want to go after my dreams. I want to get into my success. I want to start again. At any time, you can make that decision to start again, to be better, to love yourself, to thrive. And I'm telling you, once you give yourself permission to thrive, you will. Okay? So, what are some of the things that makes a person stagnant? Stagnation comes because there isn't anything that excites you enough to take action. So, you could be going through a period of time where you're just going through life, but you don't have anything that you're looking forward to. You're not doing anything to bring you joy. We get in a routine sometimes, a rut of doing all of these things just on a regular basis. Like you do things for your kids or this person or that person. You go to work, you come home, repeat over and over and over again, but you're not doing anything that fulfills you. And that's how you can get in that stagnation period of you're not doing anything. So if you don't have a habit of setting goals, and instead you just leave yourself to mundane, the daily mundane. So it's not surprising that you are experiencing a stagnation because everybody has to have something to hope for, something to dream about, something that they enjoy. We have to have more than just what we're going through currently. You have to have something that you're thinking about, something that you're dreaming about, something you're looking forward to. And when we stop doing good things, when we stop having dreams, when we stop being excited about our life, that's when that stagnation period happens for us. Okay. So at any time, you can change and you can shift that. You can make a decision that I don't want to be stagnant. I want to be happy. I want to dream. I want to have some fun. And for many reasons, we need to get up and try and try and try again, you know. So this is going to be some things that I wanted to share. I found this information on the internet. 5 steps to move out of stagnation in your life. Okay. And the first one is realize that you're not alone. When when we feel stuck, when we feel upset, when you feel sad about something, or when you're going through so many things, we feel that we're the only person that is going through a situation. We're the only person that feels sad. We're the only person who is having financial problems. We're the only person who has a health problem. We're the only person that has been backstabbed. And that's not true. We have to stop feeling sorry for ourselves. Everyone stagnates at a period of time. Everyone gets down, but you're not alone. And more importantly, it's normal. It's normal to experience periods of feeling sad or feeling like you're in a stuck period of time. That makes you human and it makes you not robotic. Because I went through that for a long time, feeling stuck because I didn't know what to do next in my life. I knew I wanted to do more and I knew I wanted to do better, but I was not doing anything to change that, to challenge myself to want to do more. Hey, Word, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. So, I wasn't doing anything in my life to get myself out of that routine of being stuck, of being stagnant. It's kind of like when you're in that dark hole or when you're in that period of time where you're just existing and not living. It's kind of it's kind of frustrating because you want better for your life. You want to be happy. You want to do things. And then you're seeing other people going through their life. You see people enjoying their life and they're happy and great things are happening to them. And then you look at yourself and then you say, but I'm not doing anything. So it's very important when you feel stagnant in your life for you not to compare yourself with another person. Everybody has a different life. Everybody is going through something different. Everybody has different journeys, problems, situations, obstacles. Nobody is perfect. Every single person has problems. Every single person has problems. So know that you're not alone, okay? So realize that you're not alone, and this will make it much easier for you to deal with this period of time that you're going through. Don't try to fight it. It's very important when you feel stuck for you to acknowledge it, for you to speak it out loud and say, I'm stuck right now, and I got to get to the root of it, the bottom of it. Why am I stuck? Why do I feel sad right now? Why am I going through this period? And then find ways that you can push through it. See, we can't get through any situations or circumstances in our life until we find out the reason. Why am I here? Why am I in this moment? Is it something that I have done, or is it just a hard period of time right now? Maybe I just need to be still, because there are times like that in our lives where we just need to sit and be still and do nothing about it. We just need to walk through it, just get through this period of time. So fight what you're going through. Accept your situation, acknowledge it, and tell yourself it's going to be okay. When you feel stagnant in your life, know that it's not always going to be this way. You have to want better for your life in order for you to get better. And that was a thing for me. I didn't realize that I could do better. When you're going through a situation and you're stagnant, you're sad, maybe people have done something to you, hurt your feelings, you've been backstabbed, all of these things are happening to you, acknowledge it. Tell yourself that you're going to get past it. There's always something that we can learn through our situations. There's always something that we can learn from the obstacle and the situation that you are going through. No, you're not the only person that is going through a situation. And know that, when we are going through a situation where you feel stagnant in your life, you know, the best thing you can do is to focus on something that will give you a glimmer of hope. Because where there is hope, there is joy. And where there is joy, there is peace. And where there is peace, there is action. So let yourself feel how you feel, acknowledge it, call it out, find out the reason why you feel the way you feel, and then allow yourself to move on. Give yourself something to look forward to. When you feel stuck, when you're in that period of time where you feel stuck and you feel like nothing is happening for you, make some steps, make some a plan of action in order for you to get out of it. I hope it's going to get better for you, James. I hope so. Okay. So, the second point, when you feel stagnant in your life, find what inspires you. We have to find something to give us something to look forward to. If you just stay stuck in what's not happening for you, or what problems or what challenges that you're facing, you're going to stay stagnant. You're going to keep accepting it when you don't know that better is coming. You have to find something to inspire you. You must find something to inspire you for you to get out of that. So stagnation comes because there isn't anything that excites you enough to take action. So if you don't have a habit of setting goals and instead you just leave yourself to the daily mundanes, it's not surprising that you feel the way that you feel. So sometimes our priorities may change and we no longer want to work with those goals anymore. But we have to find something that is going to give us some joy and some peace back in our life. We got a mod in the house, realist one. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. We have to find something that gets us excited about our life. You know, we don't realize it sometimes. It's unconscious sometimes that we start putting ourselves down. We tell ourselves that, you know, all of the things that we shouldn't. We tell ourselves we're stupid and we can't do something. Or we tell ourselves, why did I do this and why did I do that? Like we beat up ourselves for things that have nothing to do with us. There's some things that happen to us and it's just life happening to you at that moment. Don't beat up yourself. You know, we have to realize that things happen to everybody. We're all human beings and you will get through it. Okay. And this is a very important, like we were talking about just in the last point about finding something to inspire you. We also have to give ourselves a break. Realize that you're human, especially if it's something that, you know, you made a mistake, you did something wrong. Give yourself a break. Realize it's okay. I make mistakes. I do wrong. Everything is going to be okay. I'm going to get through it. Hey, Roxanne, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. And everybody's in the chat. I would love if you guys could give me a like and share this out. Um, give yourself a break. You know, I think we are our own worst critic. We beat up ourselves for so much. We give other people a break. We give other people leeway and we allow them to do things and to make mistakes. But when it comes to our own self, we beat up our own self. We don't give ourselves permission to say, it's okay. You're tired or you're this or you that or you made a mistake. Give yourself that permission to say, it's okay. I make mistakes. You know, I do wrong. Don't beat up yourself forever. You know, acknowledge what you did and learn from it so that you don't keep being in a cycle of making the same mistakes over and over and over again. Give yourself a break. You know, don't be disillusioned. Don't be like, oh, I made a mistake and I'm human. And then you go and do it over and over again. No, you catch what you're doing and then you put into action. Now, I did this and I'm going to make sure I don't do this again because I don't like how I felt. I don't like how I made other people feel. And this was the consequences of the actions. So we're going to do better. See, it's about personal accountability. And a lot of people don't like that personal accountability because we have to face our own self. We have to say, I made a mistake. I messed up. But it's part of being a human and it's a part of you growing up and maturing. It's personal growth, everybody. All you motivators. And I know we all want to grow. And it can be uncomfortable to say, well, we have done wrong. What part did we play? What role did we play? What did we allow other people to do to us? When we do that, we let ourselves learn from that situation, that problem, what we did, so that we don't keep doing the same thing over and over again. That shows that we respect ourselves, that we are accountable, that we're honest, and that we're humble, and that we are making steps towards personal growth. Okay. So the next one is shake up your routine. If you feel that you are in a stagnant period, change your environment. You know, being in the same environment all the time, doing the same things over and over again, meeting the same people can make you feel stagnant. Get a new routine. Hey, James Money, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. I feel like it's so important for us to shake up our routine. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again with the same people, never doing anything new, never experiencing any fun, never learning anything, of course you're going to feel stuck. And that's why I say stagnant for too long. Anything that you do the same thing over and over and over again, and you don't find anything fun or exciting or something, some new challenge, do something new. Change your setting, change things around, switch it up. Okay, switch it up. Start with simple things like taking a different route to work, eating some different foods, getting finding different colleagues, talking about new things, learning something new, have some new habits. When we do all of those things, it's going to help us to get out of our period of stagnation. Hey, Sirius, got a mod in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you, and I hope you're doing well. And that's why I was saying, everybody, stagnant for too long. I don't want you to be stagnant, and I know you don't want to be stagnant. But when you're in a period of time and you feel like, I, I don't have any challenges right now, I don't have anything exciting, I do the same thing all the time, you can make a choice to say, I'm going to change that. I'm going to do better. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to get widen out, widen out in your perspective. Find some new people. Talk about some new things. Do something different. Change your clothes. Change your hair. Do something different. Learn about something new. Get some new activities. Get outside and experience life. Like when I know when I get stagnant, or I feel stuck, or I feel sad about something, I've been hanging around with the same people who are doing nothing. I haven't found anything that is fun. When you remove the fun part out of your life, yeah, we have to, you have to pay your bills, and you have to, there's a lot of things on the day to day when you're an adult that you have to do, but you should never leave out the childlike part of life, having some fun, laughing, experiencing something new, learning something. That's how you bring the joy into your life. You bring about something to look forward to. As adults, we kind of forget. We get in this routine. I got to pay the bills. I got to take care of this person. I got to. So you're just doing things like a train or a scratch record. Same new day, same routine. Change things up, switch things up. And when you do that, you're going to feel better. There's nothing that will revive you like a new look. Change your look, how you usually dress. Buy yourself some different clothes that maybe you've been wanting to try. Or ladies, if you want, change up your hair, you know, buy yourself, I'm famous for it. Buy yourself a new lipstick, ladies. Have some fun. Switch things up, go out, get out in nature, have some fun, get some new activities. When I feel like I'm stuck, when I feel like I'm stagnant in my life, it's because the people around me aren't doing anything. We have to throw a wrench into those plans sometimes. We can have people in our life and they're boring, boring. So we need to find some people who have some fun, that will let their hair down, get out and find some new people. Sometimes the people in our life just don't want to do anything, but you don't have to do anything with them. Go out and have some fun. Go learn a new activity. Read a new book. Get out there and do something that will bring back excitement in your life. That's what is missing when you get into those periods of stagnation or being stuck for too long. You're doing too much of the same thing for too long. You need to bring back something to get you excited about your life, something that's going to bring some joy into your life. We all need to have something to elevate our joy. We all do, right? Okay. Take some small steps. So more to get you unstuck, you know. We also always need to evaluate how we feel, and we don't like to talk about how we feel. Let's be honest. We surround ourselves with a lot of people that keeps us busy, so we don't sit down and say, I'm not really happy right now. I'm not doing the things I want to do. I don't feel fulfilled. I'm not possessing joy in my life. I'm not pursuing my own interests. And that's why you feel sad. That's why you feel stagnant. We have to remember ourselves. That's so important. So I wanted to share 5 things that can help us to not be stagnant for too long, okay? Number one is forgive yourself. So, how does forgiveness go with stagnation? You know, we allow people to do things to us, and we have to be accountable to that part. We let people take advantage of us. You know, we have to learn to say no. We enable people when we shouldn't. We have to tell people, no, I cannot help you. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't do that. And like, oh, what's wrong? You have an attitude. Yes. Or if they say you've changed, yes, I have. I'm taking my power back. I'm not going to let you be disrespectful. I'm not going to let you use up all my time and you never even show appreciation to me. Take your power back. And it's very important for you to forgive yourself for when you didn't do what you should. I speak it out loud. So, Marlene, I forgive you that you let them use you. I forgive you that you didn't know better, but today you know better. Today I have the tools to know when someone is being disrespectful of me. We allow people to do things to us, and we have to forgive ourselves for that and say, Marlene, you're not doing that anymore, and insert your name. We're not doing that anymore. Don't let people use you as a doormat. People will love you as long as they can use you. And when you cannot serve a purpose for them anymore, they are done with you. So that means that they really don't care about you. People will use you as long as you allow them to use you. Personal accountability. See, we're going to be responsible motivators for ourselves. We allow people to disrespect us. We allow people to waste our time. We allow people to do things, and they hide behind the label of saying they love us, but love doesn't do those things. Love is kind, it's patient, it's understanding. Love does not hurt us. So if you have people in your life and they are saying you that they love you, but they're not showing up for you and showing care and concern and compassion, but all it is one-sided, that you're doing everything for somebody, but you're not getting anything back. Pay attention to those things and forgive yourself for that. I forgive you when you didn't know better, but today you know better. Today we're going to love ourselves. Today we're going to speak up for ourselves when we don't like something. So I don't like that. Don't talk to me like that. Do not disrespect me. And when they say, oh, you've changed, yes, I have changed. I know myself, I know boundaries. And that's very important in not being stagnant. When you give people boundaries, they're going to be upset, but they'll be okay. We train people how to treat us. We train people. And when somebody is not treating us well, we kind of go inwardly and we think, oh, but if I do this and this and this, maybe they'll treat me better. No, you need to speak up. You need to tell people when they're being disrespectful to you. You need to tell people when they're not for giving you a fulfillment that you desire. You know, you need to tell people when they're being disrespectful to you and that you're not going to take it. All of that we must do because we care about ourselves. So forgive yourself for when you didn't make boundaries. Forgive yourself when you didn't speak up for yourself. Forgive yourself for when you did not allow yourself to believe in your dreams, okay? It's very important. Hey, Miss Tracy, welcome in. How are you? Member in the house, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Boss Life Online, another member in the house. How are you, Boss Life Online? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Appreciate you for being here. Yes, it's so important for us to forgive ourselves. When I feel stuck, I know that there is something that I have not been doing for myself. And it's a hard pill to swallow. Nobody likes the truth. Nobody likes to look at themselves in the mirror and say, I haven't been on top of my game. I have not been treating myself well. I have not been accountable and doing the things that I need to do. And when we do that, we get ourselves unstuck. See, don't be afraid to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I haven't been doing X, Y, and Z, but I'm going to start today. Every day is a new day to wake up and say, I'm going to do better today. I'm going to seek better. I believe in myself and I'm strong enough to do it. Okay. So, number two, renew your passion for life. Renew your passion for life. We stay stagnant for too long because we don't have things that we're passionate about, you know. Maybe some of you have to go back into your old dreams, some of the things that you had in the past, the things that got you excited. What are you passionate about? What do you love? What do you enjoy? What brings you joy in your life? What helps you radiate and vibrate higher? We have to get into those type of things, and we get stagnant because we're pursuing other people's agenda. We're helping other people. We get so busy in life and being an adult and taking care of our bills and responsibilities that we forget to do things for us, do things that we like, do things that we're passionate about, that we get excited about. And I'm telling all of you motivators, get excited about your life again. What makes you passionate? What is the things that like you love to talk about? What gets you fired up? That's what will get you right out of that stagnation period. And I know with coming out of, being in the pandemic and isolated from people, it is kind of like your everything went out. Your money went down, not being able to be around the people that you love, that went down, and like you were just stuck. And I want to encourage you to get up. This is hashtag rise up, hashtag get up, hashtag motivation. We're no longer stagnant. We're not going to call ourselves that anymore. This is a new season. We're in August right now. We only have 5 more months left of this year. Use the rest of this year to get excited. And a lot of people, like when the year begins in January, everybody's excited. Yes, it's a new year and I'm going to do this, this, and this. But by like now, that kind of, you kind of slope down, and like you lose your drive and your passion and your excitement for the goals that you had at the beginning of the year. But I say to you, do not be stagnant any longer. You have been stagnant for too long. It's August. Get up, get excited, get into your passion, smile, possess joy, go after what it is that you want. Pursue your passions. Pursue your passions. Hey, Wanza, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. So, renew your passions for life. A lot of times we had those passions years ago, and because of life and business responsibilities, maybe health problems, on, yada yada yada. There's a lot of reasons why we get out from doing things that we used to enjoy. But renew your passion, you know, renew that passion. Get excited again. Get excited about your life. Get excited about what you do well. We have to think about our interests, right? What are you interested in? What are you talented at? That's your passion for your life. What are you good at? What do you do well? Renew that passion. Get excited and tell yourself, I'm amazing at this. Let that get you excited and get over that hump. Okay? Get over that hump and get back into your life. You know, we get one life. We get one life. You shouldn't waste one day of your life not going through your life with passion, joy, and excitement. You deserve that. You deserve to love the life that you have. You deserve to love it, okay? So let's get into point number 3. So everybody get ready. I'm going to drop the link in about maybe 15 minutes if you have something that you want to add for how you can get yourself unstuck. Okay. So get some goals. You know, when we stay stagnant for a period of time, we usually aren't pursuing our goals or pursuing others' goals. You're assisting and helping other people. It could be who you're in a relationship with, it could be your kids, it could be you're just hustling, trying to get your money together. You're taking care of certain things, or maybe you have some sort of health problem, or whatever the case may be. So find yourself some new goals, something that you know that you can do, something you've been thinking about. Oh, really want to do this. You can do it. Get your goals together. Get yourself a plan. Because a goal is nothing without an action plan. So get into that action plan. You can do it. Whatever it is that you want to pursue, it's not about what other people want you to do. It's about what you want to do. Because if you're not excited about your life, nobody's going to say, oh, poor thing, you're not excited. Other people don't care about how happy you are. Other people don't care about how much joy you have. Other people don't care about how you're doing mentally, like your mental health. People don't care about how you're coping with your emotions. People don't care about those things. You must care about you. Get your goals together, get you together so that you can feel good, so that you can get excited about your life. See, I wanted to do this, I wanted to have this topic because I see a lot of people just going through life, but they're not enjoying their life. We stay stagnant for as long as we choose to be. That's something that I learned. I was stagnant because of me. Now, come on, let's be honest. I was stagnant because of me. I thought this is all I could do. This is all I could get. This is all I could receive. And I had to learn that I needed to elevate and raise my standards. I needed to believe in myself more. I had to tell myself that a hope exists for me. I have a hope of doing better, of getting better, of smiling more, of having more joy, of elevating my finances, of having more peace, you know. But it's a choice that each of us has to make on our own. I can't do it for you. You have to want to be more joyful. You have to want to have more peace. You have to want to be unstuck. You have to want that. I can't do it for you. And this is one of the most important parts of uh, getting out that stagnation period in your life because you've been stagnant for too long. We have to love ourselves more. Love yourself more and more and more and more. I always hear that people say, I love myself, but you're not loving yourself as you should. You can always love yourself more, do better, realize what you're doing that is toxic or hazardous, or what is holding you back from getting to where you need to be. We can be sabotaging ourselves. We can be stopping ourselves from having a better life, from having more joy. You look at yourself in the mirror and say, it's up to me. It's up to me whether my life can be what I want it to be or not. Or not, right? Okay. So love yourself more. And it means that learning to say no to things that I don't like, that I don't want to pursue. Don't be the people pleaser. You can't make other people happy all the time. Because when you do that, you never make yourself happy. And that will cause you to be stagnant. It can't be all for everybody and nothing for you. That's unhealthy. That's toxic behavior. We have to identify that part, motivators, that just because someone asks us to do something does not mean we have to say yes to it. Say no to things. That's not what I want to do. I can't do it. Or some people just need to do some things for themselves. I can't help you. You need to do that part for yourself. We have to get stronger. We have to grow in our willpower. We have to get more courage and speak up and say, no, 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 no. You need to do that for yourself. Okay. I can't rescue you. I can't save you. I have to save myself. So let's put the oxygen mask for our self motivators. Put your own oxygen mask on and love yourself some more. Okay. So this is a very important part of your stagnation period in your life, being stuck in your life for too long. We have to remove the haters, and the haters may not be who you may think they are. The haters may be your very own people, the people who are smiling in your face. It could be family, friends. So we are stuck in that period because we're helping them, we're supporting them, but we're not getting back the support. Or we know we need to remove them from our life, but we're caught up in our own feelings. I can't believe they did that to me. We have to release them. We have to let go of them so that we can pursue our own interests, so that we can have mental freedom, so we can have elevation, so that our power can be restored and renewed. You can't get into your power and your passion. Your light will not vibrate higher until you can say to yourself, I have to let them go so that I can elevate. I must let you go so that I can thrive. See, I had to learn that I had to give myself the permission to thrive before I could. I have to let you go so I can win. Like, I want the best for everybody, but I have to think about myself too. Who must hear that? Who needs to hear that? Who needs to work on that? You can't be a people pleaser and also please yourself. You can't. You can't. Self love means no. Self love means you're toxic. Self love means I gotta let you go. Self love means I identify that you're not good for me. I identify that you're using me. I identify that you're not my friend. Identify, remove them so that you can elevate. And I'm telling you, when you let yourself go from toxic people, it's like your energy comes back. You start getting all of these ideas. That's when you know that you just let go of a toxic person. When you start feeling good, I'm telling you, like you'll lose weight, like you start sleeping better. All of these things happen because when you allow yourself to let go of toxic people or things or pursuits, then you get to start getting the energy, getting back, channeling into yourself, that will give you a zest for life. It's like you have all this energy all of a sudden. You're sleeping better, you're looking good, you're smiling all the time. That person was toxic and holding you down mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, even sometimes physically. They're holding you back from doing what you need to do, pursuing what you need to do. Okay. So remove yourself from the haters, remove yourself from them so that you can get unstuck. And this is the last point. We can remove ourselves from being stagnant by getting into an action plan for you. What your action plan is not mine. We know what we need to do. We know what we want to do. We know what we want to pursue, but are you doing it? See, this is the accountability part. This is the hardest part of everything, is always the action. Get up, do it. Whatever you like, make a plan, Do it. Follow through. You can do it. Get into your action. Smile more. Challenge yourself. Encourage yourself. Celebrate yourself. Get out there and pursue your dreams. See, a lot of times we can't get into the action part a lot of times because we're so busy holding other people's hands. You got to release yourself and let yourself go from those people so that you can get busy and get active in your business, your stuff, your pursuits, your goals, your dreams, eh, what you're passionate about, what you're good at. You can It's like sometimes your mind is all clouded up. Like, I mean, people will really mess you up mentally, following behind them and supporting them, that you don't even have time to sit and think, well, what do I like? What am I trying to do? You're so busy getting yourself all wrapped up with them that you don't even have time to think about you. What do I like? What am I trying to do? What is my goal? Let me get my money right. Okay? So release yourself from those haters, those negative people, those toxic people, so that you can get into your pursuits, your dreams, and your goals. Hey, Tamika, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. And I'm just about to put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to come up and talk about, um, how you can put this in action. See, I give all the tips from, the knowledge aspect. I give you the tools, but the everyday, you know, the everyday part, um, let's get into that. How can we put into action? What is helping you to be able to get into your action plan? What is it that you're doing that is, to make your dreams a reality? Okay. All right. So I just put the link in the chat for those who would like to share something that has helped them to, you know, not be stuck. Thank you so much, Realist. What is it that's helping you to get unstuck? You know, we all need to think about what is holding us back. And I get it. For a period of time, I was stuck because I wanted to be stuck. Let's just acknowledge that and put that out there in the atmosphere. I was stuck because I wanted to be stuck. I wanted to feel sorry for myself. I wanted to be sad. I wanted everybody to say, oh, look at Marlene. Poor Marlene. Yeah. But then I said, that's enough of that. Let's get into this action. Let's get into joy. Let's get into using our talents. Let's get into having more peace and loving on myself. Let's get into that part. So I put the link in the chat for those of you. While I'm waiting for somebody to hit the link, I'm going to look back at the rest of my notes that I wrote down. Hold on a second, everybody. Okay. Let me get into my notes again. Hold on. Oh, I don't say anything yet. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So here is 7 ways you can start to overcome stagnation. No, you're not the only one. Become inspired again. Try new things. Vocalize what bothers you. Yes, that's the one I left out. Okay. So when you're stagnant, when you're going through something, we tend to hold things on the inside of us, right? And try to be like we're tough. I'm so tough. I like you don't have feelings, like you don't have emotions. When somebody is not giving you what you need, people aren't mind readers. And another thing, you cannot continue to do things for people and then complain about it. If you don't want to do something, then don't do it. But don't do stuff and then complain about it and say, oh, I do all of this for you. Either you want to do it and you're doing it from a pure motive, or don't do it at all. Point blank. Come on, motivators. Let's not be the ones that do things and complain about everything that we do. If you don't want to make those moves, then don't make them. Then don't do that for that person. Then don't help them. You know, you frustrate yourself and you frustrate other people because others don't like to hear complaints. I don't like hearing complainers. So, you don't be a complainer either. Let's be accountable on that part too. You know, we're responsible over here. We're mature. We can we can have these type of conversations, okay? So don't be afraid to speak up and to say when you're not getting what you need. When you feel unappreciated, when you don't feel or heard, feel heard. If you're saying something to somebody but you don't feel like they're hearing you, it's very important to ask questions like, okay, when I told you this, what do you get from that? They can have a completely different take on it. So don't always think that other people are out to get you, right? It's not that way at all. Sometimes it can be. Sometimes some people don't have good motives. They don't have pure motives. Some people are out to use you, attack you, get something from you, and then they move on to their next victim, because some people aren't wrapped too tight up here. Okay. Some people are only going to be there as long as you let them use you. Who needs to hear that? People will only be around as long as you let them use you. So be aware. Once you start pulling back from doing things for people, they're going to start pulling back from you too, because they're not going to give you anything. Let's be honest. You're kind to people, you give to people, you're understanding, you're compassionate, you bend over backwards for other people, but they won't do one thing for you. They won't ask, hey, how are you doing? How is your day going? Can I do anything to help you? You never hear those words come out of their mouth at all, ever, not one time. So don't expect it. Don't expect it. So we have to pay attention and we have to see, okay, this person is a toxic person. Oh, this person definitely does not care for me, or this person is not understanding, or this person only comes around, only, we all know them, only when you get your coins, only when you have some money, or they only come around when you're doing well so that they can be a part of it. See, people want to be a part of when you're winning, but nobody wants to be a part of it when you're having difficulties. See, look around at those moments when you're having some difficulties and the people who are there telling you, you can do it. I'm here. I'm supporting you. Those talking to you, encouraging you, motivating you, praying for you. Those are the ones that, those are your real people. And the other people, some people just want to be there for you in the highlight reel. And that was some motivational sauce. Some people only want to be there for you in the highlight reel. Okay, let's be honest. If they can't be there, and it's not all of the wonderful things, like they want to be there when it's all this food, and like they don't have to do nothing. They're not providing the food. They're just showing up. They're showing up, and when they show up, they're showing up late. Up, all the red flags, all the bells and whistles are going off right now. They show up late. They show up empty-handed. They didn't bring anything to the party. Then they pack up a plate. They pack up a plate full of food that they didn't make, and then they leave. They don't help clean up. So let's identify those toxic people, and let's stay away from them. You know, people are only there for when they're going to get something out of it. So let's realize that and pay attention. You know, pay attention to those people. Okay. Uh, yeah, don't be afraid to vocalize what bothers you. If something bothers you, you know, what I learned is that you can catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar, okay? And I definitely was a person that I was bothered by somebody, but I would get to hollering, yelling, cussing people out. That message will not be received. People aren't going to listen to you. So you have to have the right approach with certain people, you know. Not that you're going to be like walking around on eggshells around people. No, that's not what I mean. But when you have something that you want to say to somebody, it's all about how you say what you say to them. You know, it's about what you say, rather than how you say it. So approach people. You know, have your plan. What I learned working in management, that when you have something that you want to say to somebody and they're not doing what you like, first you have to start off by telling somebody something good, something you appreciate about them. You know, reel them in. Then you drop on them, you know, something. But it's about how you say it, you know. When you do this, this is how it makes me feel. Okay. All right. And you get to the point and you say, you do when you do this, this is how I feel. Not just saying you always or you never. Immediately people will shut down. People shut down when they feel confronted about something. You can have a conversation with somebody without being disrespectful. We don't have to be disrespectful. And if you find that it gets to be, once you voice your how your feelings, and then they start to attack you and raise their voice and stuff, cut it off, shut it down. If somebody doesn't want to listen to you, they don't deserve to be around you. They don't deserve your time, your effort, your energy. So remove yourself from those people. Okay. All right, everybody. And oh yeah, and this is very important. When you're stagnant, like I said, remove those negative people out your life. But it's very important for you to replace those negative people with some positive people. You know, make sure you have a positive support system. And I definitely had learned that um, when I was stagnant for so long. When you're around a lot of negative people, people who won't make changes, is some people who are in our life that we can't just block their number, like their immediate family or their people that you have to have dealings with. But what we can do is we can slow down in how much time we spend with them. You can slow down in the conversations that you have with them, especially if they're being disrespectful to you, they waste your time. They're not nice to you, they're not kind, they're not understanding, they won't do anything for you. You don't have to. There's no conversations to have with those people, because if you can't be respectful of me and my time and be understanding and do things not like I do, but you can't do anything to help me, then I can't do anything to help you. You know, don't feel like you have to do things for other people, because you don't. You don't have to. And we enable people when we just feel like, I'm just going to continue to do it. I'm just going to continue to allow them to do wrong to me. No, you don't. You don't have to do that. So I just wanted to, I have one more point to share with you guys. Uh, let's see. Okay, so here are some signs of stagnation. Okay, you are stagnant in your life when you have lingering procrastinations of your goals. So you know you want to do a certain thing, but you keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Okay. Another one, lack of enthusiasm to do anything. So you have no excitement. You don't have no joy about things that you normally would have excitement or joy about. So you have to question that. Why don't I have enthusiasm? Why am I holding back? Why am I not accomplishing things when I used to accomplish things? There's a reason for that. Get to your why. Um, Here's another reason why you could be stagnant. Or signs that you are stagnant. You retreat into sleeping, entertainment, and other mindless activities for comfort. So you're isolating yourself, okay? You're not going out into the real world and doing things in real life. You kind of have isolated yourself from everyone in society. Like you just stay to yourself, okay? Um, Here is another, this is a big one. Uh, you have a feeling that you're living under your potential, not over it. Because, okay, each of us has talents, okay? Each and every one of us has talents, gifts, blessings, whatever it's called, something that you're very good at. And if you ever feel that you're not living up to your potential, or you're hiding your potential, or you're not using your potential to the full, I want you to understand that you can at any time change that and shift it by making decisions. I'm not going to put myself on the back burner anymore. Most of the time, that's what it is. We are not doing what we want to do for us. You're not doing what you want to do for you because you feel like you can't. I haven't done that for a long time, or I'm older, or I'm this, or I don't have knowledge. There's so much excuses that will come up when you are in that stagnant period. Don't make excuses. Love yourself enough to say, I'm going to pursue my goals. I'm going to pursue my passions. I'm going to pursue my dreams because I love myself, because I deserve to be happy. And I'm going to get up and I'm going to try and try and try. See, we have to confront our fears, and we have to have enough courage to do it. I know when I am stagnant about not pursuing something that I actually want to do, I need to get inside of my own head and question, like, why aren't you getting up? Why aren't you pursuing things? And I get to the bottom of it. That's why knowing your why and making sure your why is strong enough. And for those of you who don't know, if you don't have a why, and your why isn't big enough, because we can all have a reason why we do things, why we exist and pursue certain things. But if our why is not big enough, it's not going to get us over humps or hurdles or situations or circumstances and problems in our life. When your why is big enough, that's when you can say, you know what, you my talent is too big for me to hide it. My potential is too strong within me for me to hold back, or for other people who are trying to do something or make problems for me to hold me back from being who I need to be. See, I want to encourage, I want to inspire somebody on today that regardless of what other people see in you, regardless of what other people have done to you, no matter what other people have said about you, what are you saying about yourself? At the end of the day, it's about what you choose to speak over your life. Remember, it's your life. Your life. Don't let other people get you stuck without your permission, because we do give people permission to get in our head, to we let people use us, we let people say things about us and we believe it. We're listening to those lies and we're eating on it, and we're listening to that toxicity, and then we start to convince ourselves, maybe I can't do things, maybe I am dumb, maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that. Don't do that. Don't let the fears of other people, don't let the projection of others get you stuck, because they don't want to do anything, because they're lazy, because they have no goals, because they don't have your talent. That's why they want to diminish yours. Don't let other people diminish what you have on the inside of you. Just like I like to always say, what has been downloaded on the inside of me, nobody can take away. Nobody can take away from who you are, from what you are, from what you can do, but you. You have to give other people that permission to do what they want. But you got to take your power back. That's why that mind power is so important. Strengthen your mind power. And when you have been down for a long time, tell yourself, I can get up again. I can try. I deserve to win. Love yourself enough to say, I can get up, and I am getting up. And I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be joyful. I deserve to use the talents that was given to me. And I say the same to you. Use the talents that has been given to you. Well, nobody hit the link today. I guess everybody is busy. So I'm going to wrap up today's live stream. I definitely have enjoyed it. Don't stay stagnant for too long, everybody. Get up. Give yourself the permission to win, thrive, love yourself, believe in you, challenge yourself, ask yourself why, get a passion for your life. Know your why, know your plan, know your purpose and your passion. Remove yourself from the haters, from the doubters, from the backstabbers. You deserve better than that. You deserve to have great relationships, people who love you and who will support you the way that you deserve. I am Marlene, and I am the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, I speak about positivity, life lessons, inspiration, and mindset shifting. Thank you so much for those of you who have listened on the replay. Thank you so much, Replay Gang. And for those of you who have been live with me today, pursue your dreams. Get up, rise up, get motivated, start again. It's your life. Get out there and pursue everything that you want because you deserve it. Love yourself enough and know that you can do anything that you want. When you want to do it, you will. I'll see you guys on tomorrow. And also tomorrow is going to be a member-only live stream. I have not really decided what the time will be. I'm going to put it on the community tab for members. Look at the poll. I don't know what time. I'm thinking tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or it's going to be late. So either it's going to be early, like after I finish the live here, or it's going to be late, like probably like 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll put all of that on the community tab. So all members come through members tomorrow, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And if you have not already, hit the like. And those on the replay, leave me a comment in the comment section below. And thank you all so much for supporting Marlene Motivates, for coming to the lives, for watching the replay. I appreciate each and every one of you, and each of you motivators. Like I always say on every single video, story time, and live stream, just know it. Just breathe it and be it and live your best. And as always, if you would like further support and encouragement, join my channel membership. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, yeah.